I'm going to ask you a simple question that actually has some layers to it. How are you doing? It's a question that you probably get asked just about every day. Someone's like, how are you? How are you doing? And of course, we're always just like, oh, I'm fine. I'm okay. Or I'm great. Awesome. Whatever. But when it comes down to actually sitting with that question by yourself and actually thinking to yourself, really internalizing the question and thinking about it, like, wait, how am I really doing? And sometimes you realize I'm not doing so hot right now. I need someone to talk to, or I need something to work through. It's an issue with a person or somebody at work, or just something maybe you're not too happy with. So it needs to not be like this like really kind of like question in passing. So, hey, how are you doing? Good, good. You? I'm doing good. Yep, cool. See ya. It's just kind of very uh, what's the word? There's really no meaning behind it. It's just it's like a greeting. When in actuality, it's a deep question. To actually sit with it and totally feel your feelings and your what are internalizing, then it becomes so real. You're like, oh my God, actually, this has been bothering me, but been keeping it pushed down because I've been super busy at home or at work. It's this thing that needs to come out, because if it doesn't just come out in like you expressing yourself to somebody, whether you go to a therapist or talk to a friend or a spouse, it's going to come out in other ways, and usually negative if something is bothering you. But on the flip side, if you sit with yourself and you're doing great, think about that. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Oh yeah. And what's going on? And you dive further into it and you say, this is going really well. I just did this. I feel awesome about this. I'm working towards my goal, and I've accomplished this part of it. I'm moving up, getting closer to it. So there's also so many. I know I kind of focus on the negative because let's face it, in this world, there's a lot of issues and a lot of problems, and people are going through a lot. It's a tough time for a lot of people. So if you have that person to actually sit down with and explain really how you are doing, and you can talk amongst yourself, like, and get to the core of your being and how you really are. I think that's so important, for negative and positive, because it's both outcomes become positive when you let